Hello everyone, today I'm going to do the 19 random facts tag for you. This was started by Liz and I was tagged by a whole bunch of people to do this, and I had the hardest time coming up with 19 facts. I don't even have 19 right now, but I'm sure I can come up with them as I go, so we're just going to go with it. Number 1 is, I only set my alarm for a time that ends in a 3 or an 8. I've said this in a few videos before, so you might already know this about me, but I don't know why, I just have to end it in a 3 or an 8, so like 8:03 or 8:08 or 8:13 or 8:18, never 8:15, that's just, I don't know, I just hate to set it, I just can't bring myself to set it at another time. Number 2, I've only kissed 3 guys in my lifetime, all 3 of which I dated. So, the one of them, actually I wasn't dating him when I first kissed him, but I really, really liked him. So I wasn't one of those girls that just kissed guys that, I kind of liked. I waited to kiss guys that I was either dating or that I really, really liked, so. Number 3 is I am 5'1.5". I am super short. Number 4. I love to read. I have loved to read all my life. I could sit and read a book in a day if I had the time. I just absolutely adore reading. Nicholas Sparks, history type books. I have read every Nancy Drew book, every Hardy Boy book. Number 5, I wish I was Southern. I am obsessed with the South. Every spring break, my family has gone down to Florida, and I absolutely love it down there. I don't really want to go quite that south, but like the Carolinas, I will end up moving to the Carolinas. It will happen in my life. Number 6 is that I am obsessed with raspy voices. Ever since I was little, I have loved raspy voices. I used to scream into pillows to try to make myself have a raspy voice. I just think that they're very sultry, and I absolutely love them. Number 7, I was a cheerleader in high school, and I won Most Spirited 3 times. 3 years. While I was in high school, I loved basketball and I did basketball and football cheerleading, but I liked football cheerleading more, I think. Number 8, I am saving myself for marriage. This is something that I've never said on YouTube before, and it's just what I feel is right for me. Religiously, that's what I believe, and also just morally, that is what I choose to do. Most people don't believe me when I say that, and it's really annoying just because I've been with Stephen for so long, like they refuse to believe that we don't do that, and I don't know, it's just like, it's so common for people to do that now that I think people almost look down upon you if you aren't doing that, and it's just kind of upsetting sometimes because even though I choose not to do that, I respect people that still, I respect them as humans, like, it's your life, I'm not going to judge you for doing what you want to do, but I feel like I don't really get the same respect back just because, like I said, it's almost looked down upon now, I feel like, rather than the opposite, so. Number 9, all of my R's are capitalized when I write them. I do not know why, it's just a habit that I picked up and I have not been able to break it. And since I'm going for early childhood education, I feel like I really need to break that habit because as a teacher, I can't be writing capital R's in the middle of a word that, the letter should be a lowercase r. It just won't look good. So I'm really trying to break that habit, but it's really hard. Number 10, I am studying to be in early childhood education. I'm studying early childhood education, which means that I will eventually be a teacher. My degree is preschool through 3rd grade. I can go ahead and get my 4th and 5th grade endorsement, and most of my teachers recommend that we do, but I don't think that I really want to, just because I like the younger ones. If I was offered a job, I guess I'll take a job if I'm, given a job, but if I could choose, I would choose like kindergarten first or preschool. And maybe that'll change. Maybe I'll change my mind before I graduate and stuff. But as of now, I like the little ones, and they absolutely make my day. I know that it's going to be, it's tough work. It really is to put up with kids all day. It can be very tiring, but it's also very rewarding. And they say some of the cutest things, and I just know that every day I'm going to have like a story to tell when I come home from work, and I can't wait for that. Number 11, Stephen and I never say goodbye to each other. Very early on in the relationship, we decided that we did not like to say goodbye to each other. It just seemed so like permanent. So we have our own goodbye, and it came from Bob Marley's song One Love. And so every time Stephen says goodbye to me, he says one love, and I say back to him one heart, and that's our goodbye. Like if he leaves my house, if I leave his house, If we're getting off the phone, he says one love, I say one heart, and that's our goodbye. Number 12, I absolutely love history. I love national history and local history. I used to love when we would have little history projects in elementary school. I would get all into it. Like, I remember we had to do this history thing about your state, and it was like my Ohio, and I just absolutely loved that. Like, looking up what our state bird and all that kind of stuff was. Like, I have so much pride, I feel like, in where I come from, like my country for the most part, and my state, and even locally there's so much history where I've grown up, and I just think it's really cool. I don't know, like, that's one thing that I always, you know, like to say is, you know, oh, I'm from blah, 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 and I'm not going to say it because I don't want you to know where I'm living, but it's just really cool to me. There's a lot of history here, and it's definitely some place that if I do move away and have children and stuff, that I would come back and bring them here and teach them about the history that is around here. Like, I just think it's absolutely fascinating. So, number 13, I was in a beauty pageant when I was, I think, 7 years old. I was in a wedding, and the place that we bought the dress from was running a beauty pageant, and they kind of just, to help my mom justify spending as much as she did on my dress for being a flower girl, we entered into the beauty pageant, and I didn't win. It was only a first place thing, like you either won or you didn't, and I learned a very good lesson from that. It was a lot of fun. I feel like every little girl should get to feel like a princess at least once growing up, and that was definitely like my moment for me. And my mom wasn't like psycho beauty queen mom or anything like that, so yeah, but I learned the hugest lesson ever at a very young age from a beauty pageant, so very personal, and I don't like Miss Piggy because of it, but that's all I'm going to say. Number 14, everyone in my family starts with an H or a B. If you are a boy, your name starts with a B, and if you are a girl, your name starts with an H. My mom's name is Heidi, my name is Haley, my little sister's name is Holly, my dad is Bill, and then I have Ben, Bo, and Brock are my brothers. And all of our pets, like, we used to not name pets any name unless it ended in a, or started in a B or an H. People ask me, like, am I going to do the same thing with my kids? And I don't know, I like the whole pattern thing, but I am more, like, I'm set on all the girls, like, all the girls in my family are going to end in that Lee sound, like Haley, or, like, you know, like, it's going to end in L-E-E or L-E-Y or L-I-E, something like that. And all the boys are going to end in the A-N-O-N-E-N sound, like Stefan Fitz. And I, like, kind of decided that before I even started dating Stefan, so he just, like, fit into the master plan perfectly. Number 15, my celebrity crushes are Bradley Cooper and Mark Wahlberg. Oh my gosh. 15 is, space absolutely fascinates me. For my 16th birthday, my aunt got me the documentary Moonshot. It's like a freaking two-leg VHS like documentary about our mission to the moon, and I don't know, I really like that. And she got me the book that goes with it, and it was autographed by like Al Shepard, who I think is the cutest old man ever, and a bunch of other astronauts from that time period. I don't know, like the Kennedy Space Center, I absolutely love that. And somewhere in Ohio is the John Glenn Research Center or something like that. I've been there. Love that. Like, I could just spend all day, you know, like, researching space and, like, looking at things, like, at the Kennedy Space. Like, that just, it just blows my mind. Like, I just love it. Number 17. Ever since I was little, I have slept with a blanket or a pillow over my head. Like, completely covered my head. I don't want to see anything. I don't want anything to see me. I just feel safe like that, and that is the only way I will sleep. Even if I make a conscious effort, like when I'm falling asleep, to not put anything over my head, I will wake up in the morning with something over my head. And Halia has taken up the habit of sleeping on the pillow that is on my head, so I'm like doubly like covered when I'm sleeping now. Number 18, I am allergic to peaches. I found this out, I don't know, I was kind of, I mean, I wasn't like super young, but it wasn't like yesterday or anything. For a long time, they thought I was allergic to tomatoes because it started, I started having all these allergic reactions when it was summertime and we were eating a lot of tomatoes. And so I quit eating tomatoes, and I kept breaking out still. I'd get these hives and like get a fever and really itchy and stuff, and Come to find out it was peaches that were causing the allergic reaction, which really sucks because I love peach pie. My grandma used to make the best peach pie. Well, she still makes it, but I don't get to eat it. And we just used to have peaches in my house all the time, and I can't eat them. So number 19 is that I cannot say the G sound correctly in like certain words. Like the ing sound, I cannot do the G right, and my mom has tried to help me from I don't even know what age. When I'm watching my videos back, like I'll catch a word and I'm like, oh my gosh, I sound so dumb, but I don't, when I'm speaking, I really, really, really have to focus on it, and I still sometimes just can't do it. Like, I said Hainer in one of my videos, and someone actually commented about it, and I, like, couldn't help but lose it, because I always, like, when I hear it in a video, I'm always like, please don't let anyone notice, but someone noticed, and it's fine, though, because she said she couldn't pronounce a certain letter either, and people always make fun of her, or family makes fun of her, so we kind of had like that in similar, or we kind of had that in common, so yeah, but that is 19 facts about me. I hope that they were entertaining, and I hope you learned something new about me. I don't know, some of these I feel like you already knew about me, some of them I know that you didn't know about me, but either way, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will post names below for the people that I want to see and leave it as a video response. And if you're watching this and your name's not below, go ahead and do this video anyways and leave it as a video response. I think this idea is so fun for a tag because you just kind of get to talk about anything that you want to talk about. Like, every video I feel like you get to know a little bit more about someone that you like to watch, because, you know, like, you don't say the same things in every single video, but sometimes you just have a hard time like telling stories and sharing your life with your viewers and everything when it's like a certain, like a set video. You know what I mean? Like if you're doing a tutorial, then you're like talking about that and you can't really get off subject. Like you have to stay on track. So this is kind of just a fun video for you to just, you know, talk about whatever you want to talk about. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye everyone.